Hello everyone. Welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. Golden Bachelor Mel Owens details emotional twists and turns in the finale. The Golden Bachelor Season 2 finale airs on November 12th, where Mel Owens, 6-6, decides who will receive his final rose, Peg Munson, 6-2, or Cindy Colors, 60, and whether he's ready to propose. Throughout his whirlwind journey to find love, Owens has made it clear that he isn't willing to rush into a relationship, even on a show known for its fast-paced romance. That hesitation has left both Peg and Cindy feeling uncertain about their own connections with him, and it doesn't help when a sneak peek of the finale shows Owens admitting he's torn between his two finalists. Fans are counting on Mel Owens to walk away from his Golden Bachelor experience as a fiancé to one of his two remaining finalists. However, his journey hasn't been easy, as he's had a tough time with the concept of rushing into love. Despite having solid connections with both Cindy Colors and Peg Munson, he teased his finale with Us Weekly, sharing that it was tough choosing the woman he could picture spending the rest of his life with, as they are both amazing. It was tough, and I'm just trying to figure out who is going to be the best fit for me, who I would enjoy. The hometowns were all great, but there's that magnetism that pulls you in that direction no matter what, and it's a little bit more toward one person than the other. So I went with my gut, he said. Owens went on to admit that his finale will be emotional and hinted that it would be unexpected. You won't believe how we get there, not mechanically, but how we get there emotionally. There's some movement and twists and turns, the former NFL star shared. In an interview with Glamour ahead of his finale, Owens also described his ending as something fans may not be prepared for. The fireworks aren't what you think they are, he began. That's right, and it applies 3 different ways. They're not what you think they are. You're going to be amazed. There are so many twists and turns. You're going to go, what was that all about? How did we get from here to there? During the November 5th episode, viewers watched as Owens spent one last night with each of his finalists during Fantasy Suite Week. Peg opened up more and finally received the reassurance she'd been hoping for after accepting an overnight stay with Owens. But things ended on a cliffhanger during Cindy's date, when she was left without the clarity she needed from him. In a sneak peek shared by the Golden Bachelor Instagram, Owens' conversation with Cindy picks up where it left off, as he admits he's torn between Ho and Peg. You're sharing, caring, smart, but it's a difficult situation. I am torn between you and Peg, he tells her. Despite Owens not giving her any feeling of clarity that she might be the one left standing, she promises to continue the journey, and still remain present, and still remain open and vulnerable. As fans recall, Cindy did share that she was falling in love with the Bachelor lead. A teaser for the finale shows that Cindy accepted an overnight stay with Owens during Fantasy Suites. Additionally, Owens confronts Peg about his night with Cindy, admitting, I just want to be transparent with you. Something did change. As the curtain falls on the Golden Bachelor season finale, fans across the nation are still catching their breath. Mel Owens, the charming and composed leading man who captured America's heart with his sincerity and old-school charm, finally opened up about the roller coaster of emotions that defined his final episode. What began as a heartfelt journey to find love in the golden years ended in ways no one could have predicted, filled with laughter, tears, and more than a few shocking twists. The calm before the storm. The finale began with an air of quiet anticipation. Mel, ever the gentleman, appeared reflective as he prepared for one of the most important days of his life. Standing by the ocean, his chosen spot for the final rose ceremony, he confessed in his interview segment that his heart was split between 2 incredible women who had both shown him love, trust, and companionship in very different ways. Love isn't simple at this stage of life, Mel admitted. It's layered with memories, loss, and the realization that second chances are both precious and rare. That vulnerability, which had made Mel such a beloved lead throughout the season, came shining through again in the finale. Fans who had followed his every smile and every tear could sense that his decision wouldn't come easy. The final dates, a blend of joy and doubt. The final 2 women, Peg, the compassionate artist from North Carolina, and Cindy, the witty retired teacher from Arizona, both represented distinct paths for Mel. With Peg, there was emotional depth and quiet understanding. With Cindy, there was effortless laughter and a sense of adventure. Their final dates, though romantic, revealed the storm brewing beneath the surface. During his last evening with Peg, Mel appeared torn, telling her, "You bring me peace. You remind me what home feels like." Peg's response was tender and heartfelt. "I've been waiting to meet someone who makes me feel seen again." "That's you, Mel." But with Cindy, the energy was entirely different. As they danced under fairy lights on a terrace overlooking the ocean, she whispered, "You make me feel alive." And for Mel, that spark couldn't be ignored. "Both of these women brought something into my life that I thought I'd lost," he later explained. "One awakened my heart, the other grounded it. How do you choose between the two?" A twist of the heart. Just when fans thought the episode would follow the predictable Bachelor formula, 2 final dates, a final rose, a heartfelt proposal, the Golden Bachelor threw in an unexpected twist that left even longtime fans stunned. On the morning of the final ceremony, Mel received a letter. Written in soft cursive handwriting, it was from Peg. In it, she explained that while she deeply cared for him, she had realized that Mel's happiness, even if it wasn't with her, mattered more. "I don't want you to feel torn, Mel," her note read. "If your heart is leading you elsewhere, follow it. You deserve a love that is clear, not conflicted." That letter shattered Mel's composure. Cameras caught him sitting quietly by the water, eyes glistening, holding the note in his trembling hands. "I didn't expect this," he said softly. "It's both heartbreak and clarity at once." The final decision. When the time came for the rose ceremony, there was only one woman standing before him, Cindy. The moment was deeply emotional. Mel's voice shook as he began to speak, reflecting on the entire journey. "This experience has reminded me that love doesn't have an expiration date," he said. "We can be 25 or 75 and still feel that same rush, that same nervous heartbeat when someone walks into the room." Then, looking into Cindy's eyes, he confessed, "You've brought joy back into my life. You've shown me that laughter and love can coexist, even after loss. Cindy, would you share this next chapter of life with me?" Cindy, visibly moved, wiped away tears before whispering, "Yes, Mel, 1,000 times, yes." The two embraced as golden confetti rained down, symbolizing not just the end of the season, but the beginning of something genuine.